yeah, it's probably a good point for us to talk about, originally when you started the trust for Hollie, you were focused on working with young people that wanted to get into hair and beauty, and I think that was the starting point, wasn't it?
Yes, when Hollie was murdered, and I thought, well, she's too good to just let go. Let's use her legacy, just use what's happened to her in a positive way, and particularly for young people. Hollie was only 20 when she was killed, and she had a whole life ahead of her, as many other people do who have their lives ended at an early age. So we wanted to make sure that we used Hollie's experience in a positive way, and there were three real things around that. One was to help talented and creative young people in the county who have a real talent for hairdressing or beauty, but maybe because of certain circumstances they're not able to follow their dreams, and quite often that is financial. So we wanted to fund those people, and we set up a partnership with Gloucester College to do that. We're really, really proud of that. We've got a few people going through that every year. The second area obviously was around the domestic abuse and stalking, which Hollie suffered, and that happens to a lot of young people, and they don't realise it, and they get into relationships and they get so far in, and actually they become trapped and can't get out, or don't know how to get out because they've not recognised the signs, and by the time they do, it's too late, they're in, and they're in this trap. So we wanted to educate young people around what is healthy about a relationship. So we do a lot of work in the schools. We fund a young person's coordinator at GDAS, and I also go into schools and do a lot of work around healthy relationships, talking about Hollie's experience, so hopefully people can actually look at that and say, yeah, actually I'm going through that, or my friend's going through that, let's try and do something about it. And we get a lot of great feedback from people, particularly the teenagers, on that basis. And when I do those talks in schools, it's great because they ask so many questions. If they're asking questions, they want to know things. When you do lots of talks to adults, they're a bit more reticent and they hold back, but kids don't, and they really come forward. And one presentation I did recently, it was 3/4 of an hour Q&A at the end.
Really?
Which was brilliant, and we had to cut it because they had to go on to their next thing. But it was excellent, and lots of things came out of that, and we had lots of people come up to us afterwards asking questions and saying, look, I've got a friend who has a problem relationship-wise, what do I do? So that's fantastic. And the third element is all around how Hollie was killed, in terms of, she was stabbed with a knife. It's so easy now to injure someone or end someone's life with a knife. We know knife crime is on the increase, so we wanted to try and help reduce the amount of knife crime that is around, particularly within our county, and the anti-social behaviour around that. So we do a lot of work with other charities, we do a lot of work with the police, and we do some of the work with the local courts, and Judge Jamie Tabor around the call-in. We pull people into that court who potentially may have been caught with a knife or associated with a knife, just to try and explain to them what the consequences are, not only for other people but for themselves, because you're more likely to get injured carrying a knife than not.
Yeah, and I wonder whether the young people maybe that are carrying that knife, they're not really sure why they're carrying it, or they're not really aware of the consequences for them and others. And I think, if they do end up doing something stupid and they get convicted, the family then, the impact on the family, the impact on everyone, is massive, isn't it? So.
Oh, absolutely, and we know that from Hollie's case, in the sense of, it's not just that one person that gets impacted, it's the ripple effect around the family, the friends, the associates, and it causes everyone heartache and problems. And we've got to try and instill, particularly within young people, because that's what we can educate, that carrying a knife is not cool, carrying a knife is not for your own personal safety, it's dangerous and you shouldn't do it. There are other ways to protect yourself. We've got Hollie Guard, which is a great way to protect yourself, on a personal safety app. So there are lots of things that you can do without resorting to carrying a knife.